I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. This from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's a winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Piney Green.
What's good, these Shellitronnn here with the most smoke, no joking. I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bowberry biscuit. We got some dogs on defense. Actually, we have some dogs and a spider, but let's not get too technical about it because I got a point to make in this video, and it might sound a little unpopular at first, but I promise it's gonna make sense the more I speak on it. But before I get into all that, I got an announcement for you guys. We have a sponsor for this video. I'm actually gonna open this up right now. This is my second time opening up this bag. I just broke it, actually. I just broke this bag. I probably should have had this open before I started recording. But we have a sponsor, houseofhoodies.com. They have some really good hand-stitched hoodies. They're hoodie jerseys. On the back, you see cam. This is all stitched. This is all really good stitching. Really high quality. It's soft. It's mad warm. It's a really good hoodie. But I'm going to be giving this away with the launch of my Facebook fan page. You can go over there. I'll have that up later on today. I think I'll have a link in the description below, and I think in the pinned comment as well. I don't really get on Facebook that much on my personal account, but I've been getting asked if I have a Facebook fan page, and I don't. So I thought it's a really good time right now, before the season starts, to have one of those, and to start off with a really quick giveaway for you guys. We hit 5K subscribers. There's going to be a link to this site in the description below, and I'll probably have a winner for this by maybe the beginning of the season. Maybe when I drop my record prediction in a few weeks. So go ahead and like that Facebook page. You'll see a post there for all the ways you can win. And good luck to you. Brian Burns only played 10 snaps on defense and had 2 sacks. That is mad impressive. But I still believe that Brian Burns and Marquise Haynes should not start for the Carolina Panthers in the 2019 season. And I know I'm kind of switching up from what I've been saying every single day since the draft happened, but after watching this game right here, after thinking about how the defense is going to be looking in a 4-3 and a 3-4 and our nickel packages and maybe even 3-3-5, it got me really thinking. And over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've been really thinking about how the defense is going to look for the Panthers this upcoming season. And it's made me understand and realize that for this defense, it does not matter who starts game to game, because we might be seeing guys who start who will get less snaps and less reps than guys who don't start. Guys like Brian Burns, guys like Marquise Haynes, who are speed guys, outside linebackers, guys who can really set that edge, guys who can really make moves and make offensive coordinators cry. What do you do when you have Marquise Haynes, Brian Burns, you have Bruce Irvin, and you have to deal with guys like K'Wan Short, you got to deal with Joe McCoy. And what do you do about this man, Don Poe, playing in his natural position for the first time in, 2 years? You're going to have to double one of these guys, maybe even 2 of these guys, which is going to open up the game for Marquise Haynes, like I said, Bruce Irvin. You know the name. You understand what I'm talking about here. Someone's going to be getting some free releases. Someone's going to have one-on-ones with a tight end. Someone's going to have one-on-ones with a running back, and you do not want to have a running back going one-on-one against Brian Burns, Marquise Haynes, any of these dudes. But the point I'm trying to make here is that these guys shouldn't start, because these guys don't have to start. Bruce Irvin for sure should get a start. This man has experience. He's been there. He's a vet. He has some leadership abilities there. And I do believe that he can start off a game, especially against the run. And he's more of a standard outside linebacker, conventional kind of guy there. So you can lull these offensive linemen to sleep. They're seeing Bruce Irvin out there and they get used to one thing. And then you bring that speed on there. You bring that youth out there with Brian Burns. And you have to switch that whole game plan. You can really mess with the tackle's head like that. And on the other side, you have Mario Addison. If Mario Addison hasn't proven to you that he can get the job done, I don't know what he can do. Now, I have said in the past that Mario Addison has numbers that kind of, I don't want to say inflated numbers, but I do think in the past he has benefited from being around other really talented players as well. And those double-digit sack seasons and the 8 sack seasons were sometimes because other guys were flushing the quarterback out of the pocket and he'd get cleanup sacks. But that does not mean the man is not talented. Mario Addison definitely deserves a start. And if it's going to be who? Marquise Haynes, maybe Christian Miller, which I'm not really all that sold on just yet. I did boost this man, Christian Miller, up early on. I said he'd be a really good impact player. He's not really all that great yet, but he's still learning, he's still growing. He will be good by the end of the season, by the middle part of the season. But the point is, Brian Burns, and to a lesser degree, Marquise Haynes, they don't need to start to have the impact on the team that they can really bring night in and night out. These guys can easily end up with 60 to 70% of the reps on defense in the front seven and never start a single game. I think it's good to have Bruce Irvin in there. I think it's good. We're going to be seeing guys getting flushed in, flushed out, brought in, brought out, subbed in, subbed out for different teams, different packages, different kind of receivers, different kind of quarterbacks, whether they're mobile or not, whether the line looks good on one side or not. We might be seeing these guys play to play, being switched off between being with their hand in the dirt or being an outside linebacker. You might see some of these guys stay in where we usually would have nickel sets and have an outside linebacker play the slot, playing in coverage. You never know with these guys. And I can already tell that Ron Rivera is going to start bringing in a lot of very, very exotic looks on defense. The offense is already really, really exotic. We know what Norv Turner is doing. You saw the first 8-9 games from last year. You saw how exotic the offense looked. I think we can expect some very, very similar things on the defensive side, different kind of blitzes, different kind of coverage looks. The defense this year is so good, it's so stacked, it's so talented that we do not even have to have Brian Burns starting. And I can see him going 16 games without a start and still hitting his numbers. I can see him getting double-digit sacks and not starting a single game. Now, I do think there's going to be games where Brian Burns does start, but I don't think it's going to be majority of the time, and I don't know if it's going to be at the start of the season. And at the same time, I can see Bruce Irvin, I can see Mario Addison still hitting their numbers, having a really big impact on the team. All these guys are really, really good. There's no real big need, no big rush, no big, desperation that we're in right now for Brian Burns to be starting over Mario Addison or Bruce Irvin. I wouldn't be mad if it happened, but I wouldn't be surprised or disappointed if it didn't happen. That's just me though. What are your thoughts? Should Brian Burns start? Is it an obvious thing he should start? Who should he start over? Is it Mario Addison? Is it Bruce Irvin? Why or why not, man? Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon because YouTube's being really weird lately. And as always, you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.